It's been a pretty rough few weeks so far. It's very strange just not having our dog around. Her name was Bernie. It's so incredibly strange because the place that we live, that I'm sure you guys are fully aware of by now, our apartment isn't exactly huge. It's one gigantic room. It's a bachelor. So the space was big enough just for the three of us. Like, we had our own little pack going. Whenever we used to walk her together, she would always stop to look back to see if I was still following, because even back then I wasn't very well. But she wouldn't move until I caught up with her and my husband. There are other times whenever I get sort of stressed out, or if I'm crying, or if I'm having an anxiety attack or something, and she would come over and start nuzzling me as if to soothe me and tell me that everything is okay. It's just the little things that I really miss, and I'm struggling quite a bit not having her around. So in the meantime, I've just been journaling and writing letters to her privately, and it's been really helpful. But I also realise I also have to try and live as normal a life as possible and put on a brave face where I can. So I set up October and November intentions for myself, just so I can sort of feel some sense of calm and normalcy. So I don't know, we'll just have to see if I'm able to complete it. I've been improving, actually, with my lifting of weights again and trying to build up strength in my hips, especially because that's where I'm finding the most pain. I find that even though I'm not necessarily being as consistent as I would like with my exercise and my movement, I'm still trying to get a good amount of movement in. You also have to bear in mind that I work pretty much every single day, and a big part of my job entails that I'm running around a lot for customers. So I don't exactly get a moment to myself. I don't really get a moment to sort of stop. There are days when it just gets so busy that I have to sort of snack throughout the day. I don't just sit for half an hour and have a regular lunch. So I'm consistently moving all day, every day, from morning until very early evening. And it so far has been good for me. I've been getting better and better. I'm not great, but there are days, like you can see in my exercise clip here, where I'm still in pain. I'm still struggling to bend as much as I would like to. I'm still struggling to get into particular positions. And so ultimately what ends up happening is I just get really frustrated with myself and just so angry and so annoyed that I end up giving up on that particular exercise, and then I have to try and then do it a little bit later on. But most of the time at the moment, I'm just frustrated, even though I'm still feeling really positive. So as long as I keep consistent, I'm sure things will get better. They will get better in time anyway, because my treatments are still going on. But yeah, I'm just doing what I can to stay positive. That's all I can do, I guess. On this particular day, I was heading in to do some blood work, and then I was going to be seeing my haematologist immediately after. We were just going to have a quick follow-up conversation about the previous 2 sessions of IV iron that I was getting. So knowing that I was going to be in the waiting room for a little bit of time, I wanted to make sure that I had a few bits and bobs with me to keep me entertained. So yeah, I'm about halfway through the Silmarillion, so I'm quite proud of myself for that. I mean, if you haven't learned by now, if there's one thing that I love doing, it's being super cheesy. So the next few shots, I was just trying to be funny. And my husband was just getting annoyed with me. I went for my appointment. I did a little bit of shopping afterwards because we needed a few bits of groceries and I needed to pick up some CBD. So I found a brand that I really like, which is Thrive, or at least Leo, I think the company's called. So yeah, I wanted to try this particular flavor of CBD gummies because they seem to be helping quite a bit. These beans were from the Pilot Coffee Roasters. This particular bag is called Academy, which has a balanced blend of citrus and caramel. If there's citrus and caramel in your beans, I'm gonna wanna get it first. It's my go-to when it comes to coffee. I do really love a good medium roast as well. But this particular morning, I decided to whip out my V60 and use that for the first time in a long time, because I figured as the seasons have changed, I should be switching into drinking more hot drinks and hot beverages in the morning or around lunchtime. But I haven't, as you've seen. I'm still really into my iced coffees, so I think I'm gonna continue using my iced coffees for a while. I did actually manage to mess up this lunchtime coffee though, because the one reason why I tend not to use my V60, or why I haven't run out and bought a Chemex yet to replace the V60, is because I need something to warm up the nut milks that I use, and I just haven't found it. So at the moment, everything kind of curdles and it's kind of gross. But yeah, I had a really nice coffee that day and I just cracked on the best that I could. Trying pumpkin cookies for the first time. They were incredible. I was addicted. Thanks, friend. This is a Bellroy laptop sleeve for a 14-inch. My MacBook happens to be 13-inch. I didn't actually see if I could find if there was a 13-inch, but I did want the 14-inch so that if I'm out and about, I can put both my laptop and maybe some papers or even my Logitech keyboard in there. And so I can take it with me on the go until I'm able to get a tech pouch of sorts. I really like the magnetic opening at the top there. I think that's really cool. But yeah, the color is Saltbush. I just wanted something pretty neutral, something that could be close to both silver and white, because I kind of want everything to kind of have a sort of matchy sort of feel and tone to them. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I was also really surprised to find that there are little holes in the bottom corners, which is quite nice. So you should be able to plug in and charge your laptop if you need to, but I haven't checked for sure if they're actually measured up correctly.
Water, wow. Water, ugly. Wow, ugly. Water, yeah. This is awesome. It's a good thing that you're pouring it, because if I do it, it's just going to spill everywhere. Yeah. We're not airbenders, but we are water drinkers. So it's, you know.
Sometimes I dream that I'm an airbender.
Huh?
Sometimes I dream that I'm an airbender.
One day. So we're inside Fresh. It's super nice. I haven't been to this location. Obviously it's nighttime, so I have no idea what it's like during the day, but this is so nice. And we're sitting outside because it's so warm and so great. This design, it's really nice.
I really enjoy fall. I don't really get to enjoy fall, or at least I didn't when I was growing up in the UK. It was just kind of a different feel, but here it's vibes and I like it a lot. So on this particular day, that's when I went in for another infusing session, and I was just really tired that whole day. I just wanted to sleep. I was struggling with writing that day, and when I got home, I just wanted to nap, but I had stuff to do. So had to have breakfast, felt extremely nauseous afterwards, so stopped eating and just stuck with liquids all day long and just watching a few YouTube videos until I was able to get back into the writing groove again. Over time, I want to be able to decorate my desk area a little bit more so that it incorporates and inhabits more of my own personal vibes, and obviously lots of pictures of our beloved dog. But we'll see as time goes by. For now, I'm just going to go to bed. So thanks for watching.